Uh, hello. Welcome to Seasoner versus Techno in Group Maggie. Uh, should be an interesting race with similar PBs from the looks of it. Who do you think will win Potato? I think Potato's Mark's muted.
Sorry. No, it was. I give the edge to Seasoner because he's been playing the game for longer, and I think genuinely at a like a 140 level, you also have an advantage on lower frames. It's just all around more consistent. But we'll see how it goes. What about you?
I think I give it to Seasoner, but Techno has every chance of winning. We've seen.
Yeah, this is one of those where there's not a clear favorite at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like the edge is with Seasoner, but Techno can still very much win it.
Maybe I'm just saying this so chat puts all their donuts on Seasoner. Maybe I'm just saying this. Maybe I really think Techno's gonna. What? Maybe I really think Techno's gonna.
Bias.
Anyways.
Are the runners ready? Are the runners ready?
That is a fair point, Ketchup. I'll have the mute chat up. I'll have the mute chat just in case during the thing. Have we received any word that the runners are ready? Ready to go? There's one.
Ready.
Have we received any word that the runners are ready?
Techno is ready.
Ready to go? Okay. There's one. Would you like to do the countdown? I would not.
All right. Techno is ready. 3, 2,
Would you like to do the countdown?
Go.
I would not.
All right. 3, 2,
forgot to ask the runners to raise their hand if they weren't ready. Forgot to ask the runners. Starting off the commentary with the funniest joke I know.
Who won the previous race? Spam or Lucky?
It's funny. It's funniest a word? Is that, or is it? It's most funny, right? And sorry, who won the last race? I was sleeping.
Okay, Spam won the last race according to the sheet. If it hasn't, well, whoops. The sheet was wrong.
Cola, musket buzz cola.
I'm joined by my co-commentator today, Ticker, and our co-commentator, my cat, Lilo, who's not going to say anything, but is still here, present in the booth with us.
You're in spirit.
Yes.
Mistakes were made.
Both runners opting to do the regular route, where you just drive to the quickie mart. Because I don't know why we stopped doing this, to be honest.
Bush chat.
Yeah, but it sucks. Like it's faster, yeah, but
You only need a second going for the strat, to be fair.
Yeah, whatever. It's fast. I think they're both around the same pace. It's hard to tell in the first couple levels until someone crashes or something who's really taking the lead.
Office Spate is the big money split for like these 1-4X runners. Like usually there's a big like gap or something, or one gets it, one doesn't. Yeah.
Hey, I missed it in my race, and I think Crazy Tone Dog also missed it. So there wasn't a gap. So maybe you're right, but anyone can miss it. It's a hard strat.
Submitted strat is the hardest strat in the game.
I would argue that kicking into mission completes is harder.
True. I think Techno's in the lead a little.
It looks that way, very slightly. And the poll is currently dead even.
Do this thing.
Yeah, it's about how you'd expect it to go. Um, these two runners. What was
Yeah.
Seasonal and Techno's last race?
What's next? Planter's cooler. I gave it to Barbie.
Techno had a 157. Oh, he's gonna be. I think he'll want to improve from that, considering the PB. And
I would
Seasonal.
imagine.
I think I broke something.
Seasonal
I
got a
don't know.
152 from the looks of it.
Almost done.
Unless I'm being
Well-
dumb, there's another race that's happened.
Both runners parking to the left of Barney, which I'm just gonna casually point out that is slower to do, but I'm not sure what happened.
Where did I eat
I just
stupid inhaler?
noticed that both runners did that.
Truck?
Sometimes it can be a traffic car that gets in the rain. I don't know how to despawn it.
Oh, I forgot
So-
my mission.
Yeah,
Now to return this stuff
I
before
gotta come up with that Homer 1 camera flick tutorial. Where to flick your camera and where to not. I feel like something like that would actually be kind of helpful, but like kind of like, I don't know. I think we need more tutorials in general for basic strats.
That's as easy as pie.
Here is my 50
Oh, that was too easy.
video tutorial playlist for every mission in the game.
Things like that. Like if we had a doc though for every single mission in the game and how to do it as optimally as possible. I know there's other things like that in other communities, and I don't know if it would necessarily be good for this type of speedrun, but I think it would be helpful. You don't have to watch the whole doc if you don't want to, if you're struggling with a specific mission. You could just pull up that mission. But it would take a lot of effort too, and a lot of forget the word, but like a lot of thought between a lot of people put it together, I guess.
Yeah, I've seen like docs used before in other speedrun communities to show like have certain strats and like their skill level to do them and
Yeah,
stuff like that, just as like a guide or something.
Techno is trying his best to spawn in a car. There he goes. It's a little slow, but he's still off to a good start, I think. Seasoner missing Lenny and having to go back to where he spawns. I hate to see it. Homer doing the walk of shame over to Barney.
Techno with office space now. See if they get the strat.
Looks good. Very nice.
Yeah, this is actually I'm actually impressed how far
Yeah.
Techno is in the lead.
You can't really do they get that initial hit much better with the minivan. That was a lot of damage. Seasoner's off on a really bad angle, and yeah, it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, just go for the pixel backup or something. Maybe try and go for tree
How does
strat
that?
along the way.
How would that even work with the U? I feel like it doesn't do enough damage.
The pixel usually.
Oh, but the car
doesn't.
bomb
Oh,
will. The car bomb will. Come on. Oh, it didn't do enough. What?
It
I
just
lied.
bug it back.
It's a school bus. What? That's a scam. Alright.
That was an interesting backup.
I mean, he had to go for it.
I don't know what's happened to Techno's BBB, but it looks a little slow, in my opinion. Maybe you just
Could've just
maybe
been
missed
no
a couple
ESS
cycles.
and missed the cycle.
Finally, we're number one. We're number one.
How did I? Did you not mean to do that?
Bro,
I just look at the chat. Okay.
Bearded cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras.
A pretty sizable lead considering we are 7 minutes in, but anything can happen still.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms,
He's been
These
going
are
for this van.
get in the vent.
I think
I
I
think
speak
you'd
for
be
all Springfield
better
when
off
I say
getting back into the car during this mission complete and getting the other vent in your car. I think that was timed to be actually slightly fast. The one like to the right of the power plant as you enter it, so it would be to the left of
Yeah,
where the car is facing.
yeah. I see a lot of people get that van. It's actually not too bad. It's not fast as the fastest thing in the world, but it's definitely like solid. Also,
Yeah,
Techno is walking out the Simpsons house instead of restarting mission.
right.
It's actually
interesting.
not that slow, but like
Run
It's not.
again.
The van
It's the
probably picks up
Maggie.
speed faster because you don't have to pause on pause.
Reckless driving is my pet peeve.
Seasoner saying his run is bad. Quote, we have never ever heard from any speedrunner about their run in the history of speedrunning.
Oh, now I have a wedgie.
Techno probably could have got that wasp. Unless I'm missing something here and he's already gotten 2 or 3.
no,
think
from
he
the look of
has.
his coins, like he could have gone for it, but I don't know. Maybe he might get 2 freebies at the end of this mission, guaranteed
Yeah.
at least.
I think especially with the traffic car, there's no harm in going for the trailer park one.
Watch it, buddy.
Both runners getting Cletus box. I approve this decision to get Cletus box. Also coins that are not fast, but also not that slow and good at this level.
Yeah, good safe coins that don't lose like enormous amount.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that minivan just pushed that black van into the bush, and now it's doing. Oh, it's going in here.
Interesting.
Oh,
That's probably better than, and as long as it doesn't get stuck. I
uh-oh.
think it's stuck.
Yeah,
Uh
I think this is bad for seasonal. Oh,
oh. Yeah, Seasoner get the wasp. Make it worth the coins. This could. No, he'll get
okay, it's
outside.
reset itself. All right,
harder than it is.
that was very cool.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be very happy with that one. Forehead.
Techno just has this huge lead now. Like he may be at the end of the split before Techno. It's the main season that starts playing still.
Yeah,
But
we've seen
just-
some like minor mistakes also from Techno, but it's really hard to tell because of the scale of how bad this Homer one is going for Seasoner. I don't think he's very happy with it. I know he's done a lot better in Homer one, so I know. And expectations are always up there for the first level of the game. But I'm sure he'll bounce back. It's a good runner.
What's with the 80 FPS? Well, they obviously used to watch JPEG back in the day, and so I followed in his footsteps.
It allows you to do bridge clip and still go slightly faster.
Can you come and get
Harder bridge clip, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Homer.
I mean, it's a skill-based trick, so just get good.
Let's roll.
I'm sorry. That's a lie. I can't say that with a straight face. Bridge clip stinky.
Not too bad. It's very bad on console though.
I've heard. Seasoner is having a pretty okay Bone Storm so far.
Yeah, this is pretty good. It's not making the shortcut, but like it's not like slowing down in its path. And
Yeah.
if you get it here, then like you get to make the fast shortcut here, or you can go around and get this event.
See Montgomery in your face.
I think that Ven's kind of slow, but like, I guess when you want to make your coin solid and you're going that way anyway, I guess it's not that bad.
I usually get it, actually, if I, like, miss the shortcut. it just seems like in the direct path where I'm going. Like if you're missing a shortcut, I think that the shortcut to the left of the gas station is supposed to be the next fastest way. So I think it's one of those things that was also timed to be like not slow but not fast, but kind of fast. I don't know. Like backup coins, I guess.
Did a car blow up as soon as Techno went to level 2? I did not catch that, but if that is the case, it's probably a car that got stuck in the Krusty Burger. And that's just an easy free 10 coins if that's the case, which is pretty cool. Optimal coins is pretty cool.
Yeah. Season, you're going for the... Was there only one wasp there? I think it's quite hard to get the front wasp with the family sedan as a freebie.
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
And yeah, we will probably find out about that blown up car in about 30 seconds when he drives by the Krusty Burger.
Oh, it gets the freebie here. That's an interesting choice. And resets his car.
Interesting.
Even it gets a sports car.
Full speed ahead.
Oh,
$1.
Alright, there's a minute and 12 difference out of Homer 1, but it can easily be made up with like a bad setup to miss cutscene skip. You gotta remember, Season is on low FPS, so the cutscene skips do tend to be a little easier.
this is true. I
Depleting. Need sugar.
wouldn't recommend doing races on high FPS smiley face.
Whoa, wicked.
It's bad.
How about a hard one next time? One dozen.
B Vapor, play on 60.
So tired.
Be crazy tone dog. Play on 35. I don't think he does anymore.
Like 46 now, isn't it? Also, I
Yeah.
do not like the line Techno is taking. It's infuriating me. Taking the outer lane.
But there's no risk in hitting traffic.
Nah. It's bad. Slow.
Ralph, we're
It's just a simple thing you can do in like all driving games where you can just take those lines tighter around bends and stuff.
I have an
I do
announcement
agree,
to make.
especially because we are speedrunning the game. The more you... Interesting decision event there. It's pretty easy to get that one in sellouts, but yeah, in a driving game, you just will slowly get better and better at taking these lines, and especially if you're trying to take the fastest lines every run, it might not pay off right away, but eventually you kind of just start getting good at it, and then it pays off in the long term of things.
Woo, nice one.
What was
I
that?
have an announcement to
Well,
make.
we can't hear anything, so
Yeah, I can't. I can turn on the. Actually, no, I hear it. My echo. I can turn on the streamer's audio.
Whee!
oh no, Techno might fail here.
My beautiful
Oh no.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he's going to fail.
Uh-oh. Yep.
No problemo.
And we have ourselves a race. That indeed does suck, though. He didn't even go for the extra coins at the hospital. He just got really unlucky with traffic there, I think.
Yeah, but I think part of it comes down to their own personal driving as well. Which
Yeah.
probably isn't like because you can still redeem it like without getting hospital. You can still win the race quite easily, even if traffic gets in the way.
Season, they're going for the vent instead of the freebie. Unless he can, he's going for both. Oh, interesting.
Oh, this is the strats.
These are gamer strats. Uh-oh.
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 Oh, Season is behind now.
Uh-oh.
And hitting the taxi. Uh-oh. Are we going to see 2 voxmails?
Please no. Oh, he's so far ahead.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe.
No, no, no,
Maybe.
no,
Oh,
no,
no.
you hit him. Oh
The box is a
no.
hard split. And
He's going
Techno
for the
gets his
vent
lead back.
again. But he has the vent. I think he's just used to taking that line. Look at the freebie, baby. That is a big F. And the black van is stuck for Techno, and he's way too far ahead of it, so it's gonna keep going really slow until it catches up.
Yeah, it needs to figure like focus on the rubber banding of that car. Even just getting out the car makes it go faster because it like
Yeah,
automatically sets its speed for some reason. I don't know how it particularly works with the coding side of things, but like it takes like the green bar as full, I think, when you're out your car.
yeah, I think it's something like that. I don't think Techno's gonna be able to get the box here. Oh, he does, but he's probably gonna get hit and run. That'd be really close.
Let's
This
roll.
is a really scary place to get hit and run. He should be fine.
I'll
Yeah.
never lose these love handles.
As long as he doesn't like blow up a traffic car here. Ooh, dirt jump from season it in taxi. Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, he got the. Did he get the box? Let's go.
The box, but the black van's stuck.
Simpsons style.
Season
You
is
might-
the master at getting
Oh,
soft
no.
locks and follow missions. There we go.
Okay. I thought he was about to drive the other way, but yeah, reversed that at least.
Yeah, I think to add to your point about the rubber banding on these missions, I find especially with like the first two follow missions in the game with the FBI van, if you are far away from the FBI van, he goes really, really, really slow. Whereas like
Yeah.
other missions, going far away starts to become like a fail risk because they don't actually slow down that much. There still is rubber banding, but you more just don't want to fail. Whereas the first two missions, you just lose a bunch of time
Goes any-
because they go like walking speed.
Try and guard new players through the game and give them every chance not to be
Oh,
bad. Also, not getting that box there.
that hurt to watch. Hitting the corner and bouncing like right. He like hugged the box and get it. He gave the box a kiss.
Oh, I could have made a good septic system out of that.
Oh, the black man cursing him after the follow segment's over.
He's not taking no risks and doing the reset there. Makes sense. Oh, that sports car nearly just got in the way of Techno.
I missed that. I was looking up at the mission timer. See, he picked up the drop behind the train. 20 seconds left. That's not too slow at all.
Yeah, it's only like 3-4 seconds of like what you want to get optimally. It's not
Yeah,
actually a good split at the moment.
Whoa, wicked.
Now we got to deliver the delicious goods to the buyer.
and will he go for the gazebo? I haven't been paying attention to what kind of coins he has.
That escaped
Yeah,
there
then-
from there. Interesting.
Yeah. The 5-2 escape. Let's go.
Rusty Brook. Safe and sound. Give it up for America's.
Yeah, Techno has big lead. Playing quite well at the moment. Probably is going to be like a 26-27, but one around there for Techno.
With-
Just
yeah, with the
definitely PB base.
Failed box, I mean,
Eat asphalt after
not too
Yeah,
bad. Take it into account.
It's actually been like, apart from that, it's been quite solid.
Yeah,
Watch it. Hide.
he's gonna get the bucks. You're gonna making the train cycle a little bit tighter. So when you reset your car, the train doesn't actually move until the car starts moving again. So it maybe makes it a little easier, but
Fine
yeah,
by
it's still
me.
gonna be a little like. And then, aw, I thought he was gonna do the thing where you clip into the
Should've
train.
meant to get this much extra
That one's
sauce.
quite risky. Like,
You
I'm
can
sure
blow
if you're
up.
fast, I'm
Yeah.
sure if you want like a combat, I'm pretty sure going through the train there, like, if you need to, probably be fast, but it just has that risk.
Techno is doing the rando route, which I'm pretty sure is faster if you do it right, but you skip a wasp. That is deemed a pretty fast wasp. The one on the roof. I'm assuming he's gonna skip that doing this route. I don't think I've seen anyone do this.
I think the problem is that you could do NG Plus or Rando route does the gets the monkey in the car park, or like, and Techno didn't grab that with sports car.
Cool for school.
Also,
Also,
Trying
yeah,
to
if you want to
grab
get
all
this,
stuff.
if you really want gazebo, sports car is not a good idea. But like it's faster optimally, but it's kind of bad at going upstairs and things like that on angles, and you really need to play around with it, with the sports car, before it actually starts getting faster than Mr. Plow. I give him credit for using it in a race.
yeah, it's not doing terribly. I mean, like getting out for coins and stuff, such is pretty fast.
Like you can clearly see the speed difference when he's just driving, but it's when he's like going upstairs like this. There's a chance you can hit a pixel if you go up at like the wrong angle, or mainly like the museum stairs are kind of hard to do optimally.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Mr. Plow also like handles better, arguably. I'm not 100% sure on that.
It feels better for turning, and that's what you do a lot in this mission. You're just turning, going
Yeah.
over bumps and stuff, and it's just like a much more solid car.
The Techno is still gonna get the Wasp, so I don't know if it's actually worth doing that type of route if you're gonna get the Wasp, because you're already the Wasp are sorry, the monkey that he got near the beginning at that vent, he could have just got while he got that Wasp, and it
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
lose that much time at all.
Easy peasy, and the crowd goes wild.
But honestly, these are a lot of little things. Like you said, Seasoner. Oh no,
Here's your last.
he's been having a good run other than the Vox, I think.
It's Bart time.
Seasoner going back for round 2
My butt hurts.
makes it.
I don't like how he's approaching this first car. You want to be like getting a guy in the front part of his car and doing and like getting like a big damage like that, which he does in the later
Yeah.
part, to be fair. But like,
First car, even if you get him there, it doesn't really lose that much time because he's still moving towards where you want to go. But yeah, if you give him like a big hit on the side and hit him kind of in the front, so he hits the wall head on, kind of sort of too, you can get him one shot in like 2 hits.
My dust eaters.
Techno going for fast second card strat that is kind of lucky, to be honest. I don't think there's a way to do that consistently.
yeah, definitely had some
But-
fortune there.
but, like, Also capitalizing on the good fortune. A lot of runners would have just waited him out and went for the other strat. But he had that like enough presence of mind to push him against the sit and rotate
oh, he's
thing.
missed the car. That's not going to be. All right, this might be a disaster if
Yeah.
not handled right. Oh, this traffic.
The 4th car is probably the worst for this to happen on. You might be able to push him from behind and get a big hit like that,
Oh, that's-
but still
That's
not enough.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because now he's just looping around and it's just not nice. Yeah, he's almost on a full loop. 607 though, it's still not bad. Like,
Yeah, everything else went well.
considering that fourth car and how far it traveled, like a 607 is not that bad.
Seasoner kind of doing what we were talking about. Gave him a big hit and hit him against the wall, so he got him one hit. Very nice. And one thing to point out, it seems like it does save a lot of time blowing up the first car faster. It's only a couple seconds. Because, let's see if he gets cutscene skip here first. Nice.
Gets it.
Basically, like, you blow him up the first sellout car faster on the segment timer if you get a good destruction. Good backup from Seasoner. But at the end of the day, like, by the time you get to where you would have been if you blow him up later, it's only a couple seconds because of where you're blowing him up and because it's moving towards the next car, Miley based. And then the other cars are where the time loss starts to get really bad.
Alright, this third car from Season has got a nav, whatever strat this was. Gonna make it awkward to set up for the fourth car.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
like the worst place to blow him up, but he can still maybe get a hit on him. Just a little awkward. And doing the exact same thing as Techno.
I spilled my squishy.
I'm gonna go for a big hit over here.
Now, can you tell me if you see my pointy-headed
nice.
Silence. I must get this comic into a Marlar bag before it deteriorates into near mint condition. Heaven forbid.
Time to move.
Oh,
That's rough.
almost got him.
R41 sellouts. It's unfortunate.
Both runners having very rough boxes against solos. But
Yeah, Season able to capitalize on like the big time losses Techno's having.
yeah, they've had very similar time losses. It's almost like maybe Seasoner's experience will start to pull him ahead later on in the run. But for now, Techno's been the one that's like coming out ahead of these big time losses.
Go, girl.
2, 3, 4, nice.
And this is almost a 2-minute gap out of part 1.
I'm gonna
Very-
go grab a drink of water if that's okay with you. I have just woke up. I'm very thirsty.
That's still good. Techno making it past the log. See if he gets a beach here. Might opt not to, just because of like not experience of. Oh no, he does. Okay, has confidence in himself about getting past the Marcy. Resets his car backwards though. It's not ideal, especially if he gets across the loop. It's just that extra second.
Time to move.
Takes more than that to kill me.
Go, girl. I need speed. More speed.
It's orange juice. It's not anything bad. You can drink on the job.
It's orange juice, but what he's not telling you is it's mixed with vodka.
No, it's the morning. Drinking in the morning is not healthy.
You're right. Don't
I
drink.
shouldn't talk
Drink.
about what's healthy and
Hopefully my stroller will last more than 4 times what I am driving around today.
anyways.
This is not good
You
for
said
me.
water. I lied. I didn't know there was orange juice in the fridge.
Oh, Techno's bonfire looks a little awkward.
Gee, man, it's great.
Luckily, it isn't low FPS, or this would have failed.
Probably.
Sweet forward momentum.
Oh, no, I am a lead.
Luckily, you weren't alone in the comms booth while I was gone. With my cat still sitting right here in the booth.
This is a convenient power.
Yeah,
He's-
contributed to comms wonderfully.
That was pretty cool.
She's just sleeping, so
Missing, and I'm no
I don't know.
finding you.
She probably didn't say anything.
Consult Professor Blink at the observatory. He seems to know everything. Except why I ever came to this jerk Waterberg.
Actions speak louder than words.
She said, "Where's my lasagna?"
Professor Oh yeah, I got my mojo working now.
Season are going to be skipping beach. Garfield ate it.
Yeah, I don't hate skipping beach here, especially if you're not good at Fastamo, which
Yeah,
um,
that's also true. And I think
it can be
he had
faster.
tremendous coins out of a Homer one. And what are they now? Let's see when he picks up this one coin. Yeah, I mean, if he's able to get them later, either way, and he's probably going to be getting these. Okay, yeah, then yeah,
Techno
he's probably
opting
planning
to
on
getting Camp Krusty before talking to Otto and get the school bus. Interesting.
Otto,
maybe he's had some bad experiences going over the rocks with the school bus, or maybe he doesn't know that that's like the next best thing.
Yeah,
Lisa
probably.
Simpson at your service. Time to move. Oh, come
It's a little tough for season though. Should just be able to make it though. Oh,
Don't
hits
think
a car.
Techno's gonna be able to get the faster strat. But this backup,
was-
I've been told, loses a second. And I would just go for the car bomb. Yeah.
Also, not sure if you saw it, but season had 1 second on the timer completing coils.
Oh, I did not. He's experienced runner. He knows how much time he's got.
Also, this is probably the worst spot for that car to be.
But he's on 80 FPS, so he's not. Surely, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It happened.
Why'd you speak?
Techno with a good save there. Uh-oh.
Oh no. This Ford Focus is having none of it.
This is like one of the most infuriating things in runs. Like
He both. Techno just get a brilliant health mission away.
I will say that Seasoner could probably be doing this better, or could maybe make this work with him stuck on the garbage truck. But it's also just infuriating as a runner when you just get cars in front of the strat over and over, and then the traffic cycle is kind of screwed up after the first try. So you just can't get him into the strat.
No.
He could probably make it work with him sideways.
Yeah, it's what you should be doing. Like, he's not getting the strat, like the actual strat. Like, try and see if
There
something
we
else
go.
works. If it's something. I really think it's got him in the strat though.
Also, I feel like this gets pointed out every other race, but maybe some people still don't know that if you push an object into the vent that you get in 3-5 while you're chasing Snake, you only get like 5 coins. Whereas if you go around the objects and hit it with your car, you get all the coins. So Techno accidentally pushed an object into it, or just didn't know. So there's something like maybe a lot of newer runners aren't aware of. But like pushing objects into vents and boxes is bad, and it happens there a lot.
Also, kicking boxes up in Apu is bad because game is coded very well.
I believe, this is a complete guess, but I believe hitting an object into it counts as a kick, but still breaks it because the object has collision in it, and it like overrides the box's collision because it's like if the car hit it, but it counts it as a kick for some reason. I think because
Yeah.
you get the same amount of coins as a kick plus the object, so like you get 6 coins out of it and 5 from the vent. I believe when it happens in 2-4 with the box, you get 10 coins instead of 30 if you accidentally push one of the big beams on the ground into the box during the end of the follow segment.
Yeah, Spruce, that mechanic is kind of dumb. I don't understand why.
I think that's just straight up a bug, that one. There's a lot
Developers
of
just
bugs,
not.
but like,
You think
the
you checked
developers
that, though?
never kicked a single box snafu.
Didn't do maths properly. Forgot their boxes are worth 30 coins, not 20. Radical entertainment.
Did you know it's impossible to get hit and run in sleuthing? That is because you are the hit and run. You are the law. You must get Snake to stop in the name of the law.
The clip you got the other day was funny. Where you just got him flying on the bridge.
That's because I asked him to stop. You were the hit and run all along.
Also, we could be seeing a sub 40 laser here for Techno.
I'd like to know, like, how the IL has been going. Because I know it wasn't on the most amazing pace because of the Vox fail and sellouts, but this Lisa's been going really well, I think.
Yeah, like first time bonfire, decent hellfish. Bad slowing drop though. Like it's not been terrible. Oh, not gonna get much damage here though. And this is where the split that makes or breaks Lisa.
Kind of, yeah. Maybe we spoke too soon. From here, you may as well restart the mission. I see a lot of runners try to make this work. The limo is just getting farther and farther. And if you can just restart and get him in the backup, it's probably faster than this. And it gives you time to get some coins too.
Very true. This does give an opportunity for Season to catch up a little though after the disastrous bonfire.
So, had he gotten some sort of strat, it would have been a sub 12 Lisa, which is like really, really good for this level. I think if I were to recommend a strat practice for Techno, it would be this. And at the very least, like you want the worst this mission can be to be like the backup and pushing him into that, or like just having the backup go wrong should be like it shouldn't go that bad. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
With enough practice, you can get a bad split doesn't become that bad. I'm wording this wrong, but yes. It's like Cola Trucks. Cola Trucks is probably the best mission to practice, if you ask me. Because it's hard to do optimally, and the more you do it, the more your expectations kind of go up, but the better you get at it. So, like, a bad split becomes missing one of the trucks instead of all three of them.
Oh, trust me, I have a lot to say about Cola Trucks when we get to it. So, I go through it every race. But we're not up to Cola Trucks yet, so I'll spare everyone for now.
It's
My little
Cola Trucks
rant.
is hard though. Every single one of the trucks has like a timing that you want to start pushing them at, and if you get it wrong, it's bad.
We'll go over it in Cola Trucks. I know. I've had so many rants and comms about it already.
Wiggums 47.
About how-
Why?
Do you like being slow? Get a 4-7 wiggle.
Do you like being slow? Getting coins? Look no further. Wiggum's house.
Chief Win. Where to next, video game?
Alright, Techno's for one here. Oh, it doesn't get the strat. Can you get the block though? Or some sort of backup? Oh, no. You're not supposed to treat this like Bone Storm.
Come on, man. something something greeny 4-1. Oh, never mind. He's got him stuck.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
no,
no.
no. Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh.
It's interesting. Yes, yes, I see.
Let's go. A year later, we still haven't seen a greeny 4-1 again. It's just hard to do the mission that poorly.
It's true. We also haven't seen a greeny 5-5 ever. Do you know the story?
5-5. I don't.
Do you know the story? His first run, he got a 22-minute 5-5.
Oh, did he just like not know how to sprint or drive
He couldn't jump.
or jump?
Excuse. I'll do my
It took him till 5-5 to realize he couldn't jump.
Wait, how did he do?
serious role.
Oh, no, no, never. Wait, how did?
Yeah.
What about 4-6? Uh-oh. I don't think he's gonna stay. Unless he can get him. I don't know about this. I think he's gonna readjust him and it'll be fine.
If you readjust, yeah, it'll be alright.
Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this. Yeah. So this is
bad.
like the worst the backup gets, but it's still not as bad as what happened to Seasoner probably, because he's not driving away from the end of the mission.
Well, this is pretty bad.
Yeah, but if he just
No.
starts pushing him,
That could have
Yeah.
reset there.
well, now he's going to. But
Alright. No, I think this is getting worse than Techno's now.
no, he's damaging. He's got him in the strat. That was all part of the plan.
I wouldn't have gotten out for this a while. It's a bit slow.
Oh, car built for Homer moment. Except with a school bus.
But like, Season's gonna be 4 minutes, almost 4 minutes behind at least. It's a
Yeah.
pretty big gap to make up. Techno's gonna have to do a lot wrong.
Well, we did see them fail arguably one of the easier missions in the run, so anything can happen.
True. We could see them both fail 4-4 now.
Please.
I beg.
Seasoner is tabbed out. Okay. See? I looked at chat to see if he was talking any smack, but he's probably just fixing something.
Oh, it's just nice to be out of the house.
You love to see runners intentionally losing time to talk smack mid-race, but I don't think he would be 4 minutes behind.
I think he wants to get the run done and dusted as soon as possible.
I would imagine.
You've got
Jumping around funny.
Oh, Seasoner going for blocking strat. Oh, but gets out. It's actually
You
pretty
still,
bad.
You can definitely still get the strat if you kind of screw up the initial hit like that. It's just, you have to push him in very, very slow. I think he was just a little too late. He's just gonna have to block him like he said. Or try. This is like the worst mission in the run. Donut Truck is just like, it's so infuriating. It's such a slow car. It doesn't, it's just, it's so easy to get drops out of. But the strats that we have make it so fast that if you can do anything that isn't optimal, it just drives away and loses like tens of seconds. Stinky mission.
I'd argue Techno's is a little better here. Like Techno's
And it-
4-1.
It doesn't help that it goes 3-7, 4-1, and then 4-2, where you have to follow a Cletus Shrug. It's my personal like the three missions in the run that make it like the worst stretch in the entire run.
For sure. I feel like with Bone Booth strat there, it's kind of easier, but there's still boat jump in 3-7.
Yeah,
Just
now we have
arguably
to
work.
boat jump. I like the new strat as well with the phone booth, but would also argue
Oh no.
sometimes
Techno
when that
could
doesn't
fail.
work. Oh no, he's probably gonna fail. He's thinking
you
about
doing?
getting on top of his car and jumping, but it's not gonna work. Or going the other way because it's closer. If he had done that sooner, it would have worked because it's closer on that side. Oh
Techno
no,
fails. Oh no.
I missed what happened. Did he miss the jump the first time as well, or did
He
he
got
only
beamed.
take the jump once?
He took the
Because
jump
usually
once, nothing
you
else.
have enough time for a second time. That unfortunate.
Yeah.
And that's about like probably just under 2 minutes. Maybe more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about like.
It's not helping that
I think it's.
Seasoner.
I think it's a minute at 40. I think it's a minute 40 actually.
Seasoner like is be better off restarting the mission from here. Not anymore because he's gotten unstuck. Every time one of them makes a mistake, the other one
Yeah.
cannot catch up.
What the? Did you see
Yeah,
that? What was that quite obstructive?
did a bunny hop.
What the? What's going on? This has
I
been a
think
race.
he hit one of the. I think he hit one of the sewer pipes and did a bunny hop.
All right. I think. Can we calm down with the eventfulness?
There's lots of time for it this time, even if he hits the beam. And he shouldn't hit the beam. Come on, kids. Uh-oh.
That was
This is
interesting.
like the hardest escape in the game to fail, though.
Yeah, it should escape after like the tire fire jump realistically.
Yeah, and even if you don't, he doesn't take the jump.
That guy was one bad driver.
Now about
Margin charge.
He's not
Those-
staying very close to clear shock and might get stuck at the school here.
Wins the race.
We might briefly see both runners in the same mission in 4-5.
Marge Simpson
Definitely
at
could
your
see that.
service.
Yeah.
I need speed. More speed. Oh my. Move it.
Hopefully no 4-4 fails. It'd be a shame.
Head of the class. I hope these are recyclable. Look at me. I'm flying. I'm winning. This is incredible.
It was actually pretty fast for Techno.
The number, that is.
I just realized Season got early in, mate.
Grandpa,
Yeah, old route.
I'll do my best.
It's not even that much slower, isn't it? It's like 2 seconds or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of his route is quite outdated, but it's nothing wrong with that. If it's gonna screw up what you know, and if you think it's gonna screw up your route, trying to route at new things, sometimes it's better. Just stick to older routes. It means consistency. But that is a really, really old route, to be fair. He's having out to change the comparison on splits. Has he not heard of global hotkeys?
This stream is sponsored by Global Hotkeys.
Seasoner is indeed an OG when it comes to speedrunning this game.
More speed. What's the big idea? I shouldn't enjoy that.
global hotkeys or something. You put your things in your like you can use keys on your keyboard through any program.
That's gonna cost
The
The
definition
thing
done.
with the keys on the keyboard they use for any program.
Didn't read the sponsorship thing correctly. Whoops.
Sponsorship canceled.
Oh no. It gets
Oh
worse.
no. Oh. I saw the last drop, it was over. I saw the last drop and then I looked up and it wasn't the last drop.
Like,
You,
oh,
you knew it was gonna happen. I think we will definitely see both runners in the same mission at one point.
yeah.
He's still going to be in the lead by a sizable amount, which is impressive. With having 2 fails and now a 2 cycle. I think impressive is the right word here. I don't actually know. May as well get the vent or no, might get hit and run, I guess.
Who needs coins? Let's just get hit and run.
Hey, I'm just a little girl.
And now only like a 2-minute lead after all of that. Or it looks like it.
Speed, glorious speed.
Isn't mission restart faster when you T-cycle? Absolutely not.
Credit for this.
Yeah, I think one thing people don't take into account either is, like, obviously the drive to the beginning and the drive to the trigger of the sedan, but I think the sedan drives a lot, takes the turns a lot faster when it's not required to drop the first 9 drops and just
No chance against
does another lap as fast as it can.
that driving.
On top of the fact that you don't have to do the whole start of the mission again.
Where did it come from? I'm letting go. Why do you keep hitting everything?
He started 2-cycle into another 2-cycle. I don't usually encourage DNFs, but I would stop playing the game if you got double 2-cycled.
Oh, that's another good
Yeah.
one.
Let's do it.
Oh, that would be so... Like, if someone restarted the mission, I would give them the benefit of the doubt. Be like, oh, they probably don't know it's slower. And then having to see them 2-cycle again would be so much pain.
Rage building.
Alright, Techno's in the cutscene now.
Look, realistically, that would only ever happen in a race, too. Because after the 2-cycle, like, usually you're pretty much done with the run.
The crab circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his
One
body
day
guard,
it's going to
but
happen.
one of them, a raccoon as I recall, it's me with a banjo.
It's going to be
Now, I've never raced
legendary.
with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crab circle?
Not a thing. Where was I? Right. Now, the first
Sick
time I rode
game.
in a water car...
Indeed.
Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone.
You had a 5th place PB with a 2-cycle run, so never give up.
That, oh my god. That
What?
was so close.
A double
Season
2-cycle
or-
would have been pretty funny.
The closest 2 drops I've, like, ever seen.
I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe
And
the
just like that, he
Quickie
saves
Mart's
2 minutes. Something like that. A minute and a half, I don't know.
no idea.
1 minute 20 according to Vapor. 1 minute 30, yeah. I read that wrong.
Having 3 kids really slows you down. But do you? I'll do my best. Oh.
So Techno's onto one of the more boring, simplistic missions of the game, just getting coins. Although you do want to be like jumping optimally, like doing one jump up here instead of two. Also, I'm not sure if you deliberately muted your mic or something.
I'm chewing on a snack.
Ah, okay. That's all good.
Would you like to know what I'm eating?
Sure, why not? We're in a boring mission.
A granola bar with chocolate chips.
That does sound tasty.
Are you eating orange juice? I don't know why that's so funny. It's not. You can't eat orange juice. You drink it. So yes.
Well, you can eat the juice out of the orange while eating the orange.
This is
Big
true.
brain. Oh, seasoning getting flamed.
Does not need these coins. Just
Huh?
straight up.
Hang
Does
on,
not need
What's
these
Techno
coins.
doing? What's Techno doing?
Wait.
Techno just made menu. I've never seen that. I've
what?
never seen this.
But did he forget? Wait, did he forget to main menu warp after?
I
What?
don't. Huh?
If he
What?
forgot to main menu warp, I can understand. He did forget.
Yeah, okay. But
It's
still,
understandable, I guess.
you can just get like you can call the Canyonero still. But you know what? Okay, I've never seen that.
Yeah, he probably just didn't know what to do and knew that is how we get the canyon arrow. This is a strat for sure. This is a strat. Yeah, now he can get the other chessboard boss.
Now Techno Color Truck is going through the... This has been a start to Color Trucks, right?
He wanted to go back home. And blowing up the first cola truck at the gas station is optimal. But I don't think that was.
Second truck. Oh no, there's a car in front. Okay, gets through. Doesn't get stuck in a car. He's going
Right
for this
side. I think the problem with this side is hard to stay behind him without him turning out of it.
Probably, like you gotta
But
just do small hits, but it's
he's
not
kinda-
it's not the
yeah.
worst.
Kind of treating it like FMJ and just doing the small hits like you said, but whatever works. He could be going for the. Does he not have this side of chessboard? Oh, he's gonna go for both.
Oh,
Let's go.
big brain Techno right here.
It doesn't seem that slow.
I mean, it was more slow to main menu warp where he did than
OG strat.
actually get those wasps on his car.
Retirement
Oh,
castle
that
strat.
garbage track.
Oh, I missed that.
The garbage
actually-
track was right in front.
As much as this strat is safer, I actually hate this strat so much. It just looks so slow. Getting him stuck at the retirement castle.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is he gonna? He's not even gonna blow himself up. I thought he does. Oh, he's. Oh no. He's stuck on the sign.
Oh, this is.
I think that's the worst I've ever seen the retirement castle strike go. It's supposed to be a safe strat.
Your time in Castle Strat is just terrible. You can just the color
It's
truck's going
cool,
where you want
yeah.
to anyway, and you got the like so
Yeah.
many backup strats that you
It's
can
hard to
go
get
for.
a lot of damage on him when he's there, so you may as well not get the strat and just bump him while he's driving towards the second truck. And the church strat is like free, I guess, as a backup. Sometimes traffic can screw up the pathing. Oof.
Oh no, just get no launch there. Got launched downwards actually, which is like not good.
Yeah. When the Canyon Arrow does a wheelie before the jump, you want to not take the jump and slow down and line it up again, from my experience.
You're going down.
You'd think if it's doing a wheelie, you're gonna go flying, and then you like do a donkey flip in midair and go head first into the wall. Because the physics in this game are incredible.
Season's not having the best of color trucks at the moment, I'd say.
No, this is Quimby second truck, I think.
Owned, even though he's going on 237 color trucks before. No, this is
Nah,
the
it's
Quimby
Quimby.
second truck.
Just between me and you.
If you do something once,
Clean up in aisle one.
boom.
People always remember the bad and never the good.
Opting to not despawn the cars and kind of gets them in the strat. You want to be behind them so he can't get out, but this works. Getting the coin from the bush.
Your misfortune is most entertaining. Oh, thank you. Come again.
So I'd say
Oh, I had better hurry.
Season is still 2 minutes behind. He's made up some time in this March, but it's still a big lead for Techno.
Yeah. You do like to
You-
see the race getting closer, but you hate to see it under these circumstances.
Yeah, like you gotta
It's made for a
consider
good race. Oh no. Oh no.
No,
No.
let's
pain.
go.
No, you don't need it. You're like 150 over before. At least talk to Ralph. No.
Hit the wasp as well. Oh, I didn't get the wasp. What?
No.
Well, at least Seasoner can afford both the outfit and car build for Homer in Apu
Yeah,
already.
Perhaps I should
maybe he wants to buy B sharp.
not good for my insurance.
Power build versus Seasoner. It's gonna have 1,000 coins.
I smashed my skull. What the hell were you thinking, son?
Getting backup
Back up,
coins
back
for
up.
if he misses army skip.
Human crickets.
Alright, Techno not getting two cycled for a second time.
Get out of my way, silly pedestrian. Perhaps I
Let's
should
go.
refrain from doing that in the future. Legitimate businessman.
Seasoners
No,
coins
please,
right now.
Seasoner. He's gonna buy army. I know he's gonna do it. He's legitimately overcoined to the point where he's going to buy another costume. It's not even gonna be an accident. Also, what happened to Techno? He's going to blow up the Longhorn, which is kind of a hard thing to do.
I have no
There's a
idea, but
wrench
it's been a
right
wrench.
here. Yeah. Did he miss the wrench? I can't hear it. Uh-oh.
Shames you. Yes, you.
Early army? Pause.
Is he gonna do it? Aw. No, he did get the wrench.
Nice try, foolish driver.
658 coins. We have money in the bank for Globex already.
Like almost halfway to Clovis.
That's it, Daphne. Make them like it. Ooh, the fresh air is somewhat confusing, Mr. Homer.
So, Seasoner has 120 more coins. And he has 2 missions back.
Convenient hour.
The coins make all the difference. When Techno has to coin grind in 6-2 because he got busted.
Hopefully
You
my
watch
ship will not
Season
be run
catch up.
more than 4 times while I am driving
He's
along.
2 minutes behind, so yeah, when Techno has to coin grind for like 500 coins, he gets busted 7 times.
This is not good for my insurance.
It's
Just
gonna
you
pay
watch.
off.
I smashed my skull.
Could skip monorail. I honestly, for what I've seen so far, I don't think he's going to. I would like him to.
What in the hell were you thinking? Quickly! Oh, I feel like I'm coming.
Maple predicts the opposite. Maple thinks he is going to skip. Wait, getting the slow wasp in box.
Hello, Famous?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
boy.
he's going to. I think he's gonna get all the
Last
coins.
time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal
A
bag.
14 zombie car? No, pick.
He's prepping to wrong warp 7-1 in a couple missions, so he'll have enough for zombie card, complete Homer 2, and get world record.
In shambles.
So, it'd be cool if we had a wrong warp, but also would create such a mess of another category and like, I don't know. I've always thought about it because like the one thing that seems really solidly coded in the game is coins. It's like, what if you had like just the right amount of coins among like other circumstances to write some sort of arbitrary code in the game so that when you warp to like SMRT it warps you to the last level? Something like that like very well could exist. Could be like near impossible to find.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
From what you're talking about, it sounds like you watch too much Pokemon Red speedruns.
I actually don't watch any Pokemon speedruns. I'm going off of like other situations where people have found an ace or a wrong warp or something. Uh oh. Oh please no. Not like this.
Far Full Crash doesn't exist.
Uh oh. Every time we said uh oh, something's gone wrong. So please no. I think he's past the point of the crash. The cop in the sky.
I smashed my skull.
That's not wiggle.
Maybe event for season
Oh,
now.
what? Oh,
Oh,
strats?
hang on. Pause your champs.
I am the greatest driver in
He's
all
not
land.
climbing. Oh, wait. Okay.
Okay.
And
And we're back to them.
Wait.
Hang on.
Wait.
Smell of fresh air is much more pleasing.
Oh.
Oh,
Just give me a minute.
wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, not really. But it's pretty good still.
You don't have to drive far.
I'm sure he'll take that.
What in the hell were you thinking?
Nico type. Got him.
Techno's actually gonna get a decent job for this garbage truck, I think.
Nobody believes you because you're making it up. It doesn't exist. It's all in your head. The crash doesn't exist.
Just need to like continuously like.
You need to get this idea.
Of...
You guys need to get this idea of a game crash in 5.4 out of your heads. It's just simply not there. Oh no, Techno.
This is something that does exist, falling off the monorail.
The crash is real, you just don't understand, Mom. Alright, hopefully he takes it nice and slow. Nice. I find it's the most common reason people fall there is because there's a little tiny bump right before the edge, and a lot of the time people hit jump while they're falling off that little tiny bump, and it feels like an input's being eaten, but you're really just hitting A while you're in midair for like a really slight second, and then you run off and look like a silly person. Smiley face. For lack of a but what I'm trying to take a new take on my commentary and not swear and say words like silly, but it's kind of cringe.
Kinda is.
Can I swear?
No, you cannot swear. Unless there is a reason. Like someone donates
shit,
money.
alright.
Hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me. Oh, do not fear. You will be reincarnated.
No sweating in the chat, guys. Come on.
You can... no one wants to stink of sweat here.
Did somebody please think of the children? True. Think of the children while you're swearing.
Okay. Let's calm it down now. Alright, Techno's onto Armored Truck, yeah.
Yay! Seasoner
What's that?
skipping the one wasp that's actually fast, but he's gotten everything else.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than
Maybe he'll get it on the way down. Oh, finding it up. It's good.
Let's
It's
go.
good.
Time save.
Seasoner,
Adventure
no!
was right.
No! He's getting the slow coin. Why? Dude, this guy has so many coins.
Alright, Techno's
And
Armored
now
Truck.
he has enough for the Globex.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought
He's going out of his
lined
way
up
for the
double.
single coins. But he's skipping that one. That one's fast.
Oh, that was a big hit from Techno.
I completely missed the
Now
armor
it's
truck. Sorry.
And it's not an important split in the game at all.
It's not.
Carry on.
I'm losing my mind over this coin round.
Hey, look, 420 coins.
Yeah, that's a funny number. He's getting big hits, but I think he needs a wrench.
Oh, yeah. I think I just got him into walls actually here. And
Maybe.
should be enough.
And he's gonna go back and take the shortcut. Still maybe faster from there. I don't actually think it was, but I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Have to be careful here.
Uh-oh. Hopefully he gets the wrench to his left and not the one in front of the ramp where your car can blow up on the ramp. There's one to the left or one, yeah, okay. There's also one to his left right now. Oh, he's passing that sign with the DMV. And then it's kind of risky to wait until this wrench here because your car can blow up on the ramp.
You speak
But
from
he's
past
good.
experience, I'm assuming.
I speak from watching other runners do that. I don't think I've ever done that.
Oh no, hasn't escaped Wiggum yet. No.
Oh! What the heck? The bar was black for like 5 seconds. Maybe it was the bit rate I'm watching it through on the Discord stream, but I thought the bar was black for like a good 5 seconds there.
I think there would have been like just an inch, which makes
Maybe.
sense there, as the car
Yeah.
was driving towards him, and he was reversing.
He's
See, he's not doing the OG escape.
sticking to the old route that he does.
Oh, God. I don't remember this being here before.
Could escape him right here. Did he get followed? No, okay.
Armored truck was seasonal. Big chance to catch up here,
It's a bit early.
and misses it.
Yeah. Luckily, he has enough coins to buy the Globex right now, anyways.
Techno nearly got a very fast curator, but now it's just getting in close to the tunnel, and now it's just more like an average curator, I'd say.
Yeah,
for
not
this
too
level.
bad.
Could have been worse. Cutscene skip for Techno.
Oh no!
Misses the cutscene. Oh no.
Oh no!
And this is just another chance for Seasoner to catch up.
He's still going to be in the lead, I believe. But the question is it going to be like 30 seconds or a minute or more? Assuming Seasoner gets it because of his FPS.
Oh, we did it! We destroyed a priceless archaeological artifact. Oh,
What we? I did all the driving.
now let's find out who's behind all this strange cola business.
I know it's a cliche, but ay caramba!
Kodos, look at these space ratings
All
for
right.
foolish earthlings.
What happened, Kang? Foolish Earthlings used to be the #1 reality
Seasoner does
show in
a
the galaxy.
car wash escape here.
Couldn't get enough of these humans and
Gets
their
it quite
behavior.
nicely.
Our show is down in all key demos.
But our show concept was so perfect. We filmed these idiotic bipeds with hidden cameras and beam it into every television.
So a Seasoner has a good split here. This could be really, really close.
Aliens have been secretly filming an intergalactic reality show in Springfield.
I knew there was a simple explanation.
I'm going to introduce the evil cola into the water.
Yeah, this
supply.
could be like even out of Apu if he gets cutscene.
I like it.
Then we distribute laser
And
guns
I don't...
report
Techno missed Armor Truck. I did not see his coins.
cola
So he might need
will go
coins.
berserk.
Whereas Seasoner does not
Destroying themselves and
need
Techno
coins.
probably does need coins. I know it was 420.
Uh-oh. No
At some
damage at
point.
all because of that ambulance.
We've got to prevent the aliens from putting
That
laser
looks-
guns in the hands of cola-drunk
Oh, I'm so close. He got like no damage.
Alright, Techno is still in the lead.
Yeah, from here it's gonna be like a minute now. probably. Seasoner has had so many chances to catch up.
Just
And
hasn't.
some things have just been going wrong, or he hasn't been able to capitalize on it.
This is too cool for school.
Techno's coins you can work with without a coin grind. Yeah. I still watch the hit and run meter though.
Yeah, just with the wasp and objects.
That was totally awesome. Don't have a
Oh, that might be early. Yep.
Yeah. Cutscene skip for season now.
Let's go.
Gets it. And they are
We
in
got
the
a
same
race.
spot.
Yeah, this race has been weirdly close, even though at one point they were like 5 minutes apart. It's like still not. No one's like won the race at any point. It's now we're within a minute, so I mean it kind of goes without saying, but
Like
Every
Techno's
time-
definitely played better though, I'd say. Much
Yeah.
better.
it's like every time one makes a mistake, the other one makes a bigger one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
did he skip
700
the
coins.
wasp? I think Techno may have skipped the wasp, so he might need a coin grind.
Yeah,
will
coin grind
set
of
his-
Pablo for Homer.
I prefer he coin grinds, and then his coins will be fine for the rest of the run.
I am the
If he needs to. Carbill for Homer. Yeah, that works too. I think it's not even that much slower.
This is Bart Simpson requesting one.
I would have called it after
Barney, we're
starting, but anyway.
fine by me.
This is true. I mean, optimally, you just call it at the start of 7 or 6-1, no?
I think. No, I think you call it the start of 6-2. Because you have to let the movie truck go anyway.
Yeah, but it slows him down.
Not by much.
I don't know. I think in New Game Plus we do it in 6-1 now, don't we? We call the open wheel in 6-1 because it's on the way. But I don't actually. I agree with you that it seems faster to do it during a follow, but because it's in the way in 6-1, I also see why that was routed in. I don't really know though. Otherwise, you miss. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true
yeah.
because we have the new route. That's very true. Yeah.
Start of 6-1 for ASM, but in NG Plus it's 6-2. That makes sense.
That does. Is it? I remember following a new route and it wasn't, but I could be getting confused between the two. I think it also does make sense to do it in 6-2 with NG Plus because, yeah, it doesn't lose any time other than how long it takes to use the phone booth, I guess.
Man, this sucks. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Look out. Whoa, wicked.
On a side note, their in-game time has been like the exact same the whole run. You don't normally see that.
I think Seasoner was like 10 seconds behind at one point, but now it's caught up to that's like now 1
No
or 2.
problemo.
Time for a very scary mission. I say that very seriously this race, how many things have gone wrong.
Well,
could be
yeah,
scary.
it is an easy mission, and the easy missions seem to be very scary this race.
Every follow mission in like race has been scary. Predictions are out the window. Whoever wins is gonna be the runner. This is a hot take now. The runner that beats the game the fastest is probably gonna win.
Well, what a prediction. How
I
did
don't
you
want to
come
get
up-
too far ahead of myself. I know we're getting a little late, but into the run. But I just have a feeling. The faster time is invalid. Well, that's why I said probably.
Whoa, got him.
We don't know for sure.
It's totally awesome. I remember this being here before.
What if the winner is no one? We all lose because we play Shah.
What if we all just join the Crack House Minecraft server instead of like? Sorry. No self-advertising on the channel. Sorry. My bad.
God damn it.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it, Caesar! Don't. Oh. This is fine. No!
Every time.
He had me. Monkas.
Oh no. Potato's getting a critch DM.
No, I was just joking.
Professor You got it.
No memes on Speed Simpsons allowed.
Bart Simpson at your service.
This has gotten very close. Season has called up a lot here.
He really has.
Move it or lose it, tool.
They're both. Like, he's actually bringing it back in Bart 2 and catching up slowly, I think. You're right. Could have just had Frank crash into less things. And also, Carbill for Homer does exist, so we should see him catch up a bit here.
It's very difficult to get fast stuff truck in the Carbill for Homer. But you can get like...
You can like push him here, like, I don't know.
Alright, this is not looking good for Techno.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, okay. I think it's almost easier to go from like the right side with the Carbill for Homer. Or I recall seeing a strat from like Warb or someone back in the day using the Carbill for Homer. Like an alternate strat that's like easier with it.
These and the misses fast stuff truck. See if they're able to get it back up.
Uh-oh. Oh, he got 2 drops out of that, okay.
Pretty lucky.
Seasoner might catch up.
I was confused why Techno had 717 coins here for a second. Oh yeah, Season's in the lead now.
Should get both freebies unless he spawned in an extra somewhere. That wasp was really high up. Maybe it didn't have collision. And Seasoner takes the lead.
Principal Skinner.
Drama.
You got it.
The comeback.
But Techno has the 500 coin advantage.
Educate you a new one.
Wait, no.
The coins.
Seasoner
How the
a bit
tables have turned.
early on the hit. Techno a bit late on the hit.
Oh,
Seasoner
armor
not
truck.
able to get the strat. Techno getting the exact same thing.
Jump the light.
Now it's just a. Oh wait, where did he? What?
Oh, I was going for the
What the heck?
shortcut. What's Techno doing? Hang on. What?
Whee!
Seasoner's damaged himself a lot taking that shortcut.
Oh, man,
Alright, these are some interesting
I'll
FMJs.
educate you a new
We're going on a ride.
Come on, someone blow him up.
Couple for
Big
Homer
hit
posting
into the
easy
bridge.
back up.
Should be easier with the mass of the car.
Get him on the wall, you know, don't.
You
Push
can't
him
push him from
behind.
the back into the wall. Yeah,
No.
if he pushes him from the side, he'll probably get a lot more damage. There we go, into the wall. Yeah, good
No,
enough.
not enough.
Simpson at your service.
He's trying his best. Carbill for Homer is probably not what he's used to. There we go.
Easy.
Pretty much the same splits. maybe Seasoners was actually a bit faster. This is what happens when you don't go for a guild box. Did he skip the guild box as well as the wasp? I think he needed both of them to have enough coins for Globex. Also, not the optimal time to be getting crusty with coins.
Oh yeah, you want to do it like,
Yeah, during the
After
mission
mission.
complete.
yeah.
So you're not wasting it. I think it should take you, assuming that you get the strat in FMJ, it can take like 10 seconds or a little bit more optimally to get all the coins there after the mission complete. Whereas that probably took like almost 30 because it was just really slow set of events, running all the way to Kearney and then back to start the mission. FMJ is 6'5", the one where they blow up Skinner, the one they just did.
All mine.
If you get him in the strat, you blow up 2 of the boxes in the Krusty Lou Studios, or one of the boxes in one of the vents, and you get about 50 coins.
Also, he was overcoined.
Are
I
they
didn't
both
see
now?
anyone overcoined.
Eat my
I don't
dust,
think anyone's
investigators.
overcoined. As long as you're not over the mouth of zombie car, you're not overcoined. Nah, if
Yeah, he's
anything,
gonna get Krusty Lou. He's not overcoin anymore because he probably is. He doesn't go for the boat coins because he's on 80 FPS.
And the crowd
But-
goes wild.
Maybe a little bit over. He has skipped things. Wait, not really actually. He's gotten everything. He can skip these vents if he doesn't want to get them. Or the one, I mean. No, you get it. He can get away with skipping. No,
That was okay.
take a trip to 5-1. Take a trip to
Alright, we're going to
Lapland.
the cocaine boat.
For-
Let's go!
wait, what is he doing?
Oh, hang on, what?
Seasoner, you're in the lead, dude. You don't.
Huh?
I don't remember this being here before.
Alright, we're
this
getting
is-
beached.
This isn't memeing. This is. I'm confused. I can't tell if it's memeing or not.
Alright,
Dad,
cool.
Piece of cake.
He doesn't
guess
realize that he's in the lead and that Techno does out of bounds.
oh, this is too cool.
He
for
could catch
school.
up. Techno missed the cutscene skip and didn't used Carbo for Homer, and it went very, very poorly in Bar 2. Because he didn't have enough coins going into the level.
Please.
So Seasoner caught up.
I'm gonna see Season pull off a sub 12 Homer 2 because of all the coins they're
Eat
skipping.
my dust eaters.
I have no
Also, they might fail here. They're second place at the moment.
Yeah, they're still in second. I think you fail after a certain point back there if you're in second. No,
Alright, got into
Maybe not.
first. It's just fast enough, I reckon. I think it's you can't be second place for more than 20 seconds or something. Something like that.
move it. In your face.
you get to.
That's the custom.
Dad,
What? Okay. Lining
So
up
he-
boat jump here in the 70s. Gets
Doesn't
it.
need any coins here. Maybe he thinks he needs 600 for zombie car. No, okay, he didn't get neighbors, so.
Leonard, give me. Let's see. I need.
So while we're watching 7-1 in cutscenes,
I know. Four.
what do you think of this race so far? Oh, it's unpaused! No! Techno!
This is so sad. That's what I think of this whole race. No, okay, that sounds wrong at a contest. I think both runners are trying their best. They're just getting some really, really unfortunate things happen to them. I think it's still anyone's race.
Yes, anything can happen, and it's
Techno-
not over yet.
Was 4 minutes ahead going into March.
And then everything happened. 2 cycle, Mapu cutscene, Part 2 cutscene, car built for Homer, and Part 2. Like,
He's
just all falling
currently
apart.
he's currently 2 minutes behind or more now, I think.
So talented and good
But
looking.
Techno does out of bounds, and I believe Seasoner does not. So this could be very, very close if Techno nails the tricks and Seasoner just drives and doesn't crash and blow up the waist. Smiley face.
Hey, you there! Let's do this thing! Ooh, the vibration tickling my feet.
Oh no, Techno's been pixeled now. Oh no. What is going on? No.
Nothing lasts
That's
forever.
the worst pixel.
I've had that pixel kill PB before.
I had to lose 15 seconds in my all task PV.
Take that!
I'm sure Seasoner has done it and played around with the out of bounds before with how long they've been playing the game.
Coming through!
But Seasoner seems to do a lot of things in his route for consistency and safety over speed. And I don't think out of bounds is one of the things that he does. Even though it's good to learn, with how long he's been playing the game, I'm sure he could have learned it by now. It's just personal preference, probably. His choice. Got a good time without it. I know Tim's at one point was had like a 131 or even a 130 without any sort of out of bounds before he started doing it. He only comes back for the turning. Yeah, and it's hard to. Out of bounds tricks are kind of hard to have a level of consistency at, especially if you take a break for a year. I couldn't imagine him nailing any of the tricks. Not to make it sound like he's a bad runner. It's just he hasn't played the game in so long. It'd be hard to nail a lot of the out of bounds tricks. First try.
Very true. So, still, it's anyone's race still. Anything can happen. Race blows, out of bounds, 7-3 can happen to Techno.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just have to wait and see.
Hey, watch it, Buster.
Okay, so if Techno nails 7-3 here, by the end of 7-5, it's probably really close again.
Take that!
I think there's room to make a couple mistakes and still get most of the out of bounds tricks and bring this back if you're Techno. You can get away with second try 7-3 or getting them not the greatest RNG in 7-5 and still save a minute or two on him probably because of just how much time they save.
It's true, and but season is just so far ahead where he needs a lot of his time save. Needs 7-3 to go right.
Yeah.
Needs 7-6 to go right.
Needs
And
this
is-
alien car to not crash at the barn, and
It's
he's gonna crash at the barn in about 4 seconds. Oh wait,
No, hang on.
wait! That
He-
was so lucky. No, hit a car. No, when you're that close to the alien car, it always crashes.
Toto always lies. Toto
That
always
was
lies.
luck. You love to see it, but I say that as a warning. If you're that close to the alien car, he's likely to go very fast into the barn and soft lock for a little bit. But I guess that can't happen.
Oh, I swallowed my gum. Eat my dust. Please don't do.
He's gonna get kicked off. Yep.
Yeah, gonna go again.
Hey,
Come
that
on.
was too easy.
I know.
Run, karmic
I've seen
retribution.
7-3 so many times where I
Looks-
just know when it's going wrong and when it's gonna
Yeah.
go right.
Learn to drive, dumbass. I
I
am
might be too far to the right again. No.
That looks
maybe.
good on the ball.
Maybe
Needs
a
to
little
adjust
far
a
on the
little bit.
left on the wall, but it could still work. Yep.
Oh, works. Yeah.
Fine. There's two things you can do when you're a little too far to the left climbing. You can wait till you get to the top and try to wiggle with accelerate and brake, or oh no, oh no, he'll make it to the power plant if he gets in a traffic car, but this is gonna lose a lot of time. I was saying I don't think I've seen Bacon's guidance. Probably more informative than what I'm saying. But when you're on that left side of the wall on higher FPS, you can either wiggle with accelerate or brake, or just go back down again like you said and realign. And both kind of work.
So, this is a close race again.
Okay, we need to call the car. Yeah. You could just use a Greg. Greg's not that slow. But I think, yeah, you should probably just call 70s. If Caesar does 7-5 with a traffic car, we could see a lead change. We might see it
Who is winning? It's hard to say. Season's in the lead, but
no, wait. Yo, that's not actually that dumb.
That's actually pretty okay.
Yeah.
5 head.
That's pretty smart, actually. That's probably faster than using the... Maybe faster than using the phone booth. With the camera pan and the main menu.
Techno, that park agent does not look good. Oh boy.
Is it not good? I didn't see it.
It could have been a lot better.
Usually the park is pretty lenient. I didn't see it though.
You know how you want it in a certain spot?
Yeah.
It wasn't in that certain spot.
I'll have to go back and see it. I'm curious now. We'll see if it works. It's on higher FPS. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I wouldn't be surprised if it makes the car stick out slightly more through the wall, based off of what I've seen with Crazy Tone Dog. I've seen him park it perfectly a bunch of times and have it not work. The park was immaculate. I really hope it works.
Yeah, it's gonna make for an interesting race if it does.
Okay.
It did. Wow.
I didn't say I saw it at the last second, and it looked farther to the left. He did get into the car very far to the right from the opposite side, coming from the opposite way. But I don't know. Pog, I guess.
Does Techno do 7.6 out of bounds? If you do not know.
He does the yeet. Well, this should be close because they're both. Seasoner has in-game time advantage as well. It's not really an advantage, but yeah. It's going to be approximately 19 to 20 seconds ahead. Not including the fact that Techno gets to trigger the alien cart out of bounds, saving anywhere from like 8 to 10 seconds. Maybe more, I don't know how much this actually saves.
Go, it's catching up.
Yeah. They're both triggering it at the same time, so probably saved about 8 seconds because of the in-game timers being a little different. Maybe less.
Techno does yeet. That's not a good park. That is... Maybe it might work.
It might work. It was far enough back.
Yeah.
Like, it was almost too far back, as I think was the issue, but it... Oh. GG, I guess. That sucks.
Wow. Okay, well, it's inbounds versus inbounds.
I don't think that's what we're even doing. I want to laugh because it's pretty funny, but it really did kill it for him.
Yeah, that's
he
kind
was
of
just
bullshit.
enough. Like if he gets yeet second try, he still probably takes the lead.
And it's just Oh, I feel so bad.
Pretty funny because it's not something you see very often, but the circumstances make it so crappy.
This town is going to pay for this.
Does he know he doesn't have the waist? He does. Oh no, he does. He does. Sorry, I thought it blew up.
This run has just been like bullying Techno. I'm just, it's been a bad day at the office. I definitely feel with how Techno's played that doesn't really deserve to be losing here, but the game can be cruel sometimes.
Jesus. The cars are target. He has the cars target him mod on. Oh please.
I can sell this on the internet. Woohoo! You mean I gotta get more?
So probably about 45 seconds now from Seasoner.
That's a lawsuit. Where'd you get
Probably
that?
saved like 15 or 20 with the yeet thing failing, and then a little more with Techno probably being a little tilted. I don't think he's been driving as well as he has been the rest of the race this split.
Yeah, target.
Just because of the circumstances, he's probably a little upset.
Myself, your history.
I don't blame him. I would be very upset if that happened to me in a close race.
Didn't think the old man had it in him, did you?
Still not over.
It's not over until you're in the beam in 7-7.
This race has been all over the place.
There's my helmet.
Been something, I'll tell you what.
I did this.
I didn't do it.
Move it or lose it. How about them apples?
All it takes is one race play from Seasoner though, at like the bridge or something.
That's the line. All it takes is one waist flow for him.
I'm so low.
But it never happens when we bring it up.
And people say I'm
True.
slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult.
Like, no, going for the pole yeet again, but doesn't get it. When are we routing that in? You push a pole in front of the bridge and then just hope it launches you.
They'll never take me alive.
Can we do that in Zombie Car?
Never.
Could probably. I think Techno's car is gonna blow up. You should probably just let them catch him.
Yeah.
I'll tear you.
This car is, I can't hear it, but he's hit the cops like 4 times head on, and now that.
Oh,
All these hits just add up.
Whoa, that adrenaline made me feel alive again. Whoa, you're here already.
Where am I gonna
Pretty much if Seasoner blows up the waist now,
Begins in 1982.
the lead changes because he has to restart the mission, and it's Techno's to lose, but doesn't look like he's gonna do that. Looks like he's taking the turns nice and wide. Maybe.
will be mine?
Oh, did I do something wrong?
In the beam.
Giggity, that was
Seasoner
It's to the left,
misses
reset
the
the
beam.
car. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
And
he was-
Seasoner wins.
He was watching for that. I think he thought maybe it was gonna go in, but I think he was ready to reset the car. That would have been heartbreaking.
That was an hour and 50 minutes of like action.
You usually
didn't
don't get that much of an action-packed races from, and a close one too, from like runners like lower down on the leaderboards. Usually if there's like 5 minutes apart, or like someone just takes off with it. But this race has been close to the very end. It's been great from both runners. Going for a cutscene skip.
Why me?
Except I think he just paused.
I smell toad.
GG. If any runners run to VC, they can and talk about their run. Not a requirement, but it is optional.
Hello,
Seasoner.
Seasoner.
What in the fuck was that?
That was one of the best races I've commentated in a while.
Yeah, that was really fun. It just was like it was just time loss either side happening. And like Techno'd have a time loss, and you'd have a time loss.
You guys were like
and-
one-upping each other with, like
You
the
saw
big
what I
time
posted
losses.
in chat during crap circles, right?
yeah.
How did
think-
that turn into me winning?
Okay, basically to break it down, you were 4 minutes behind going into Marge. He got 2-cycled. I think cola trucks went kind of like you both didn't have very good cola trucks. I think his was worse, and then you both
He
missed
failed
armor
for
truck.
free.
You both missed armor truck, but you had the most safe coin route I've ever seen in my entire life, so it didn't matter for you. But he didn't have enough coins, and then failed the cutscene skip, and then you were like tied again almost, and then he had to use the carbil for Homer, and you both failed 7-4, but you kind of backed it up, and the duff truck got away, and then you took the lead.
No, yeah, the 6-4 the duff truck thing. I've never even attempted the thing that I've seen. What I do, what you saw me do. That's how I actually try to do it.
Oh, okay, I just noticed he was in sideways. I know that sometimes he can get out like that.
Because
That strat is kind of safer if you just go for it. I guess.
I think pretty much every single time I've played this game, it crashes into the wall, and there's a little indent that you can just smash him into. Like they get stuck if you hit him, and you can just
Yeah.
hit him over and over in that, and that's what I try to do.
I noticed your route is a little outdated, but it's also understandable because I don't think you run the game that much other than during the turning.
So remember, my first run of this game was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Insane.
I basically still play the game the same way I did back then.
Yeah, Techno, I think your coin route was actually pretty. I like it. It's pretty good. It is kind of tight, but like had you gotten armor truck, your coins would have been like very solid throughout the whole run. Like good amounts out of every level.
I just want to point out, in case anyone was deeply concerned with how my coin route went, I missed the box on top of the roof, and I missed a wasp because of how badly second truck went. That's why I went to Wiggum's in 4-7.
Oh, we were losing our minds over that a little.
I didn't want to
You had
risk
so
getting
many
beach coins I didn't want to risk getting beach coins in set to kill, so that's why I went back to get them after the mission was finished, and obviously that included a wrong warp.
Yeah.
I went to get them after 6-6 because I didn't want to risk running out of time getting them during the mission.
I can understand the other backup coins. The one for getting the beach coins, I don't think you necessarily needed it. I think that a good number to aim for out of part 2 is like 380 coins, because then you should be able to get neighbors and the Krusty Burger coins and have just enough, like have 500 for the zombie car. Because I think you ended up going into Homer 2 with 500 coins and then didn't need to get anything. And most of the coins you get in Homer 2 are fast.
I legit entered Homer 2 with like 497.
Yeah. So like you got the 2 beach the 2 beach boxes, and that could have been like neighbors instead. But it's good to have like, especially for Homer 2, like
but I golded
7-1,
so who's the real winner?
This is true. Yeah, it's free gold.
I mean, the gold is essentially fake, but I don't care.
But yeah, unfortunate end for Seasoner. That 7-6 is. I need to go back and watch that 7-6.
What caused it to happen? As something that happens kind of rarely with the poles, the light posts in the game. Their collision is their collision, like when they're falling, it'll stop randomly like halfway through the fall, and sometimes when that happens, it launches cars that are in its hitbox.
That's happened to me. I've had that happen to me. I've had that happen. That's so bullshit.
So he was about 10 seconds behind because he did out of bounds, and you did it in 7-3 to 5, and was setting up the yeet, and then hit a pole and got sent into the stratosphere.
Oh no, that's okay. So that happened during Yeet. I've had that happen in 7.6 with the waste.
Oh,
I think I've seen it happen to LP3 and
Yeah.
7.7.
So I went over the little jump like with the crusty glass, jumped over the house before the fire truck ladder, jumped over that house, hit the lamppost, and it sent me flying and blew up the waste.
It's actually like it's very uncommon, but more so just because we don't intentionally hit the light post. Because like if you actually go to Homer 1 with the family sedan, if you hit the light post and then as it's falling, park inside of it, so it's like in the front of your car, and then
Yeah,
ground pound
I know
it,
about this.
you go flying.
I
Yeah,
did
it's
know.
one of my favorite glitches in the game.
I feel bad purely because of the way that I was so down during that run. I feel bad for Techno that he has to lose to someone who essentially didn't even want to be here for the last hour and a half.
I do give Techno the benefit of the doubt in that run, that I think he was getting a lot more unfortunate luck in certain things. Seemed like especially at the beginning you were both losing time on the same missions, but he really pulled ahead because like he was just I guess playing better for the first half of the run. Not that you weren't playing good. I think you both played really good and you beat the
I was
game faster,
playing
so you deserved to win.
I was playing relatively poorly, and then add into that the fact that and basically I admit I had it on my phone, so I did see,
Mhm.
but I was so far behind, and you saw me literally I think it was either pause or just not play for a few seconds at the start of 4-1 because I had
Yeah.
to change to blank split. Otherwise, I would have been so demotivated. I would have quit.
It's understandable. I think reality was right in pointing that out.
And I was
You
so
were
far
wondering why
behind
you
at one
paused.
point. I was willing to just keep going until he finished, be like 5 minutes behind, quit as soon as he finished, and then not even do my final race. I was that disenfranchised.
Oh yeah, so you both failed Vox.
Mine was so bullshit.
You both failed like in the exact same spots too. You got hit at the beginning, which was a little more unfortunate maybe, but you both got right to the end of the race and finished. And we were losing our minds.
I was actually all right until I just decided to rear end the nerd car.
Yeah, you maybe could have overtaken him. It's tough to say because the Vox car like has a bigger with that race. Sometimes you lose it even if you're ahead. So I don't know. It's like
I
6,
would have
7.
definitely have been.
Sometimes you can win that when you're behind.
I would definitely have been more annoyed if I'd not hit him and then still lost the race anyway. That would have annoyed me more.
Yeah, fair. So you can kind of blame it on yourself. I'm like that too. I'd rather I screw up something than the game screw me over because I can live with it.
okay.
Any
Next,
things from Techno that you want to mention? Want to discuss? I know he was typing in the mute chat. Since you failed catch up logic, you weren't gonna go for the manip and wolves and thought you didn't get 2 cycles, and it took you until you got to the school to realize, oh,
oh
yeah,
boy.
I think me and Ticker kind of realized right away because the ninth drop was very, very late. I saw you pick up the ninth drop and thought it was the 10th one, and then realized it wasn't, and then we both kinda knew.
Yeah,
The
I
manip really
didn't know
helps.
most of this. I saw that I was way behind. Then I was still way behind in Apu. He missed cutscene skip. I then fucked up. I saw the cutscene. I then fucked up Arbor Truck and fucked up Curator, which really annoyed me.
Yeah. I mean, you both, I think, screwed up. Well, not screwed up, but, like, missed both of the strats, I guess. Uh, I think you both had very, very similar armor trucks, and then you had a slightly worse curator, but Techno also got him, like, at the start of the bridge or the tunnel, and you got him at the end. It wasn't that much of a difference. I mean, considering all that happened.
I'd like to ask an unrelated question. I apologize for
Yeah.
interrupting. Am I swearing too much?
No, it's fine, I don't think people really care. I personally think it's fine. I think the community that watches this channel is relatively mature. Doesn't I don't know. I don't. I
You're not
think
the only one who can comes into Speed Simpsons and swears sometimes. It's fun.
yeah. I was gonna mention
I
though.
just get mad.
Mhm.
This game makes me mad, and I vent my frustration through cursing.
Think of the children.
I also vent my frustration by by pointing the camera at things that annoy me in the game, just honking the horn. I don't know if you noticed that at any point, but I did it like 3 or 4 times.
I
If I
couldn't
crashed
hear
into a
the
car,
game
I just
audio.
pointed the camera at it, and because you didn't have my audio on, you couldn't hear it. But I was just
Yeah.
honking my horn at things that annoyed me.
I did want to mention before we're done that like both of you had well over like 5 to like 8 minutes of time losses, whether it was like cutscene skips or failing things. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, that's why
sure
I had to switch
both
to
of you
flex
with
mode.
enough.
That's why
I'm
I
sure
didn't.
both of you with like. Sorry, I just want
I
to
didn't want
say
to be
with like.
looking at +7.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like I'm sure with a good enough run for you guys, PB is like just around the corner if you do runs soon enough. I don't know about you, Seasoner, because I know you don't run the game all that much outside the tourney. But
Yeah,
definitely also
I,
Techno with all the
yeah.
time saved in the run we
Without
just saw and how
without
close it
bringing
was.
up last night's shenanigans again. Once this is done, I'm probably just going to be done again until next year. Until next year comes around.
It's understandable. A lot of people do that. Like it's fun
I've
too, the
done it the
tournament.
last 3 years. I think this is the first tournament since like either 2018 or 2019. I actually did runs before the tournament.
I think I did see you doing runs before. Practice
I
is
was
good.
in a few like races beforehand. It's where I got. I brought was This is why I jumped up a seed because I did like 3 practice runs and got 2 PBs. I bumped my PB up like 5 minutes.
Not bad.
I think for the sake of time, because I think we still need to find commentators for the next race and sort that
Yeah,
out. We should
We do.
probably wrap it up.
Has vs
Uh,
Spam at 7 p.m. BST. Go watch that
That,
soon.
that sounds like it's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Well, congrats to both runners. Uh, Thanks for putting on like a really, really good race. Surprisingly good race. And yeah,
yeah, and I would just like to apologize for everyone who thought I was deliberately throwing. It was all actually part of my. It was not throwing in any way.
I may
I'm
have
just
questioned
that
it at
bad at
one
this
point.
game.
It
All
was
right.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Anyway,